We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Twins. Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Eaton on the move. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a throw over. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to first. Runner going a second time. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Eaton is after it, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Again, he's off for second. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now foul tip, but Wieters is able to put the squeeze on it, and they get the strikeout here.
Batting third.
Standing in, Brian Dozier, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. To short, hit hard. Polanco fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding into the box, Elvis Andrus. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Now batting, Hart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
52.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eddie Rosario is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Hamilton is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Batting 8.
Now in the box, number 43. He readies for his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Romine relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. Polanco is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Escobar has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kyle Gibson. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher number 44, Kyle Gibson.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Romine is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He singled to open up the ball game. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Eaton over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Escobar 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Adam Duvall.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping in, Andrew Romine. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Escobar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Drilled to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Now, that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Park will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Hamilton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Billy Hamilton.
The pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Right fielder number 2.
Striding in, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's flared toward left center. Escobar moving in, and there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Here's Elvis Andrus now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. Dozier coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Santana
41.
flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw won't get him. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Ryan.
Gibson comes set. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop Jorge Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Right fielder Eddie
Into the box,
Rosario.
Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, number 43 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For Washington, catcher Matt Wieters.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting
at the plate, Adam Duvall. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now
so
batting,
coming to the plate,
pitcher,
Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton
First 2 men in the inning have both
Kershaw.
gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air out toward left. Escobar over to his right, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Kyle Gibson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 44, Kyle Gibson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant has room in foul territory, and they can't run it down. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner toward short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike one. Kershaw now on 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hamilton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Andrew Romine. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Andrew Romine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing. But now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Billy Hamilton becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Back here at Nationals Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Miguel Sano, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Lifted in the air to right field. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Park, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario.
20,
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Baseman, Carlos
50th pitch of the game on its way. This is pulled into right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Stepping in, Matt Wieters. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Number 25,
in now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Left side. To Dozier for 1. On to first, a double play. Now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Adam Lind will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kershaw, number 26, Adam Lind.
Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brandon Kinsler will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Brandon Kinsler.
Stepping up now, number 43. Third trip to the plate for him. Here tonight, 0 for 2 at this point. Jason Castro. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High pop up. Bryant is there for it. 1 away. So striding in, Kyle Gibson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Joe Mauer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Buxton.
From the stretch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tapped up the third base line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Fielded cleanly. Andrus on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Randy Rosario is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Randy Rosario now catching number 21. Jason
Andrew Romine
Castro
will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and
leading off for Washington.
Jose Peraza is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Rafael Batista will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner.
Rafael Batista.
Fernando Romero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number
Digging
1,
in, Elvis Andrus. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Matt Albert comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 43. Matt Albert.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Striding in. Park. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Andrew Miller gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Andrew Miller.
Robbie Grossman will get the call to pinch hit here. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Liner towards second. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing. from the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Giants.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, right fielder, number 24.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's George Springer. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Number 9, George Springer.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Davis now.
19.
He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Now in the box, Tim Beckham. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Number 53 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye. If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Buster Posey now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and they will not get Posey. He lugs all the way around to third with a triple.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Left fielder.
Here's Chris Davis now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a ball 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Pedro Alvarez.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Belt is there for it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Second baseman, Joe
A fastball that just misses inside. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The shortstop, Brandon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Kelby Tomlinson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... So striding forward now, Carlos Rodon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. The relay, and he is in at second base with a one-out double. Striding in once again, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. For Bradley, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the stretch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Fouled back. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Bradley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
First baseman number
digging
19.
in for his second at bat. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Runners on the move for second. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Scope. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So digging in now, Jeff Samardzija. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jeff Samardzija.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Alvarez ranges to his left. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out. So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. At the plate, number 53 hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Bradley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
24, Pedro Alvarez.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Standing in, Chris Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball into the cove, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Davis waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Joe Penn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Jones. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Kelby Tomlinson.
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with
the pitcher, number 29, Jeff.
Andres Blanco will be called on as a pitch. Looks like a lefty in.
Number 5, Andres Blanco.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And that misses 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And the Hector Neris, a 6'2" right.
Now pitching for the Giants.
now, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Heading out towards shallow right. And Pence is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Hunter.
This one's down to third. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, number 53. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 53 becomes out number 2 this inning. To third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
To 2-2 now.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Pedro Alvarez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 is his splitter that misses for the first ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Brandon.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alvarez has room in foul territory, and that will end up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Belt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Chris Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Jones, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready for another shot now. Joe Penn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Now batting, Carlos Rodon.
55. Carlos Rodon.
Craig Gentry will grab a bat. Hit for the pitcher here, Derek Law.
14. Craig Gentry.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Throw over to first. And that misses ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
On to first, and they get the double play. Brad Brock It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Brad Braun.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pablo Sandoval.
48, Pablo Sandoval.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run, 9 driven in. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box. Derek Law, he's newly entered into the Jeffrey Watson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Hunter
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hunter Pence is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the...
Now pitching for the Giants.
Here's George Springer. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Chris Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Now a throw over to first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This one's down to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this number 53 started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey. Andrew Benintendi will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Wade Miley is on to pitch. Out of the bullpen in the now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest, and that's lifted the other way out to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line drive to left. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Throwing to second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike one. Miley sets. Here it is on 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Davis waits on the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Digging in once again, Joe Panic. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. 1 run, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was a double play victim last time around.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pedro Alvarez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with 1 away now.
Now batting number 10.
Runner at second, 1 away. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And that misses inside 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Sam Dyson enters the game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Wellington Castillo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The pitcher number 53.
Now at the plate, Zach Britton. And he's got an
Your
opportunity to
attention,
turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Will Smith.
Throw.
Ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead. Karen O'Day is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
56.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Hard hit towards center. Jones is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth. This crowd was hoping for. One away. Ronald
for the Giants. Number 20, Ronald.
bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Hunter Pence is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Springer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one.